us understand criminal psychology. Like, how can a woman identify that there is a criminal, the person who's approaching us is a criminal. So in this particular case, what happened? They had punctured her tire and they came and took her scooty saying that we want to help you repair the scooty. That's the way the victims had approached her. The perpetrators or the rapists had approached her. So how can we identify a person with a bad intention, but he's trying to help? How, as a woman, can we be more aware? How can we identify criminal psychology?
Yeah. Before talking about criminal psychology, I would generally like to give a disclaimer, because since we are talking of self-defense for women, the common question asked by women is, why don't you go and educate the boys? Yes, we agree that that is a very major issue. We are addressing the problem from one perspective. It has to be addressed by the government, by the judiciary, by the police, by the education, how we give value to them, and even by the parents. Then the last part is the individual part.
Right.
Because till at least police comes, they should know what to, how to be safe. So that is where we come in.
Right.
So we are not negating the other steps. It should be there. Today we are talking about one aspect of self-defense. Now coming to your specific question about this sad tragedy of Hyderabad. Number one is how to avoid getting into a problem. That is this bad judgment of personality. Now in this case, these four people try to help her. So in crime psychology we call it AOI triangle.
AOI triangle.
We call it ability, opportunity, intention. Ability matlab whether they have the capacity to overcome me. Then like I may have the capacity to overcome you, but I may not have the intention.
Right.
Or I may have the capacity to overcome you, I may also have a bad intention, but the opportunity is not there because there are people.
Right.
So like fire triangle where you have to have heat, oxygen and fuel. If you remove any one element, the fire will not happen. We studied in school.
Right. We did.
Same way, the girl should understand, okay, this guy has got the ability to harm me. Probably he has the intention to harm me, because body language,
Right.
the situation. But if I am caught alone, the triangle gets complete.
Oh my God.
So you have to remove. Suppose he has a intention, he has the opportunity, how do I reduce the ability? So probably I should take something which will keep him at a distance. Or I should immediately start getting help so that the ability equation is changed. So this is a very common advice. You should not get caught in a situation where you give all the three elements in a silver plate. Ability, opportunity and intention. So only when this triangle gets completed, a crime will happen. See, for example, once my daughter was coming in a train. One guy kept on staring at her. So she noticed it. Situational awareness. What is happening around it. Then, even though the guy intention was clear and he had the ability, he was a bigger guy. He couldn't do anything in the train. But once she got down in the station and started walking to the house, the road is deserted, the triangle get completed.
Wow.
Now that is where she immediately took a pen out of her pocket and kept it ready. In case he comes close, I should, hit him. And she started running. First of all, we should teach the girls there is no need to be polite. If it is a question of your safety, we are only teaching the children how to be polite. But in some cases, they should draw the Lakshman Rekha. Because men will always push the limit.
Right.
It is the responsibility that emotionally or verbally or physically, if they are pushing the limit, we should clearly say, I am uncomfortable, don't cross this, I am uneasy. Verbally they should say. So ability means the capacity to control you, the capacity to harm you, which you can, explain to your audience.
Right. So